Hello everybody, this is quixQuery here, and today we are here to talk about the 1.11 Exploration Update, the 16W39A snapshot, which came out just today. It was announced, the features in here were announced at Minecon this last Sunday, but that's okay, because we don't know all of the things about it just from those little clips, and so we can see right here we have the cursed enchantments, and this is one of the first new features, and if we game mode S, we can take these out and see what they are. We can see one of them is a curse of binding, and the other one is a curse of vanishing. And the curse of binding I have put on these diamond boots, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You can't take it off. The only way to get these things off is to kill yourself or be killed. But yeah, and the other one is the Curse of Vanishing, which I believe is just like something for just various things in your inventory. And if we do /spawn point kill, we can see that, keep inventory as on, /game rule keep inventory false /kill. We can see that all our stuff goes flying everywhere. That the flower is nowhere to be found, and that is because of the vanishing stuff that went on right there. And we can also see that the binding boots are now no longer on my feet, but now they are again. But yeah, that is one of the new features of the update. Another cool feature is the observer block, and we can see that if we put a block in front of it, as there is any sort of block update in front of it, then it will trigger, and we can see that the lamp flashes. And this places just like a dropper or dispenser, and the thing that detects block updates and stuff is on the front. If you place blocks all around it, then that doesn't actually have any effect. And another thing is that this does not detect crop growth or for normal crops like wheat and stuff like that, but it does detect updates like that. Now, the really big feature that has been added is the Shulker Box, and we can see that it has a fancy little animation here when we open it and close it, and the piston is just behind it, and if we can see that it gets it can get pushed by a piston, but we can also see if we place this back down and we put a oak log in there right in the middle, and grab another one so that we can push it off. Then we can pick it up and see that it does not stack with the other one. It is now a completely separate thing because it has one oak wood in it. And we can actually do all sorts of things with this, including not putting it in other shulker boxes. That is something that they did not want us to do. We cannot put shulker boxes in shulker boxes. So just keep that in mind. But then we can go down over here, place it down, and open it up, and ta-da, we have an oak log. And this is in creative mode. You can just place down as many of these as you want, and you can and they're all the same thing. They're clones of the same thing. And if you destroy one of these in creative mode, then you will get them back as well. And they don't stack with each other, even if they're the same thing. Just another unique thing about this item. It comes in all sorts of different colors, all the different colors you can dye it, and you can also place it sideways like this. There we go. We can place it sideways and it'll open sideways too, and we might even be able to place it upside down. Here, we can check right now. If we were to place it right there, sure enough, it does open upside down. Ta-da! Okay, and so we can place those pretty much anywhere we want to. And another couple of unique things about this is if it is dropped by a dropper, it will just drop as an item, but if it is done by a dispenser, then it will actually place it. And this can open up into the block above it, and so if we were to like place a block like right there, it can't open, but if there is a thing like a lever or a torch or something, it won't break it if it in order to open it. So similar to a regular chest. Another unique thing about this is if you stand right in front of it, then it will push you out slightly. And you can kind of see that this thing just pushes you out just slightly as you open it if you're standing in front of it. And if you're standing on top of it, it will push you up. And then you'll fall back down when it falls back down too. So, yeah. This cannot hold redstone signal or transfer it to lights or anything, and comparators do work with these. The next feature is exploration maps, and let's clear out our inventory for this. And they added a new white coat villager named a cartographer, and if you do some trading with him, he will unlock treasure maps or exploration maps. And these things are super awesome in that you can purchase them and from this guy, and this should be the new Woodland Mansion, which is a new structure that they added. And we saw in here that the other thing was an Ocean Explorer map, which was more than likely a Guardian Temple or an ocean monument. And so that is something to keep in mind. But besides doing that, there are better ways for those in creative mode. There is a new tool for those in creative mode to be able to find things like that, and that is the /locate command. And if we do the /locate, and we can see that the usage is /locate feature, and then if we just push tab, we can see all of the different things that we can find using this feature. And so if we do /locate in city, well, obviously that's unable to be used because this is the overworld. But if we want to locate mansion, then we can see that it gives us the coordinates for a mansion, which is super awesome. And along with that comes quite a few new mobs, and we are going to go to a Woodland Mansion to find those. And how these maps work is you can see that I am in the upper right corner, and so we know that north is okay, so that is south, so that is the way we want to go because we are obviously north of all of this, and we can see that we are also east of the Woodland Mansion, and so we want to kind of head southwest towards it until we come closer to this map. Okay, we can see right here that we have started kind of going, we are now within the range of the map as far as the one axis. However, we are not yet close enough to be able to go the other way, and so even though my little dot is moving along there, that does not mean that I am within range yet. And apparently the my little dot there is supposed to get bigger as I get closer to the Woodland Mansion. Our dot did get bigger. And so I think that now we are within 1,000 blocks of the map, I think is what the dot getting bigger means. And now we can see that as we come across the biomes right here, that the map reveals itself, and dun dun dun, all this stuff is coming into focus, and pretty shortly up here we should see the Woodland Mansion. They're right next to a village. Wow, that's interesting. Anyway, here is our little Woodland Mansion, and we have chickens on top of it. But we can see that this thing is actually really large. Here's our entrance. It is, and here is how the mansion looks with the entrance at the very front right here. And we can see that in here, this place is mostly made out of dark oak. I believe it's kind of meant to have an eerie vibe, like Haunted Mansions or something like that. And if we look through here, we can see not only the normal mobs spawning in the dark light and stuff, but also some of the new ones, including the Illagers, which are called respectively the Vindicator and the Evoker. And the joke is that the Illagers are actually just reject villagers, and they just don't have the V. You know, kind of little silly thing. It looks like there's a block missing right there. I don't see any yet. Maybe there aren't too many of them. I'm sure they're around somewhere, though. There's a giant cat in the thing. I do not know why. Is there anything inside the giant cat? I do not see anything inside the giant cat. It's just a giant cat. Very interesting. Okay. But we can hear over in here. Aha! We have some of our new mobs right here. This is a Vindicator, I think. Or no, those are the Evokers, and this is the Vindicator. We can see if we spawn in a Vindicator. Oh, no, it is the other way around. I got it mixed up. And these are the Evokers. And so, if I go into mode S right now, we can see that those guys take out their axes, and everything else goes ham too. And they actually run. Yeah, there we go. Those are called Vexes, and they have their own spawn egg too. But the Evoker actually like summons them to go attack things, and like villagers and stuff. And this is the Vindicator was the one that runs at you with the axe and like switches from having his hands in his sleeves to having his arm out like normal. The Vexes can go through blocks, which is kind of spooky. They're essentially like little ghosts, but yeah. The other new mob is the Llama, and everyone is super excited about the Llama, but the Llamas are like tameable little things, like horses, except for you cannot control which direction they're moving in, except for with a lead. But you can put chests on them and carpet. And so, yeah, we got some space on there, essentially meant for storage and stuff like that of items, more movable storage. And they also have a spit attack, and if we go into survival, we can see that this guy will spit at us. Yeah, right there. But also, these guys apparently get mad at wolves, and the wolves actually, I think, are afraid of the llamas as well, and so hopefully this guy should realize that there's a wolf there at some point and spit at him. Yeah, see? And then the wolf gets angry and tries to attack back as well, and the llama, and yeah, anyway. The whole dealio, but the llamas can miss their spit attacks sometimes, and oh yeah, they drop leather when they die, kind of like horses, but they can miss their spit attacks sometimes, and so really, like a group of llamas sometimes can get into like spit wars if they like miss an attack and hit one of the other llamas, and yeah, anyway, but it's just kind of funny. We can see that we have all of the different types of llamas right here, and I believe that if we get out a lead right here and break open this fin, and that these llamas are supposed to follow you in a train. They're kind of just supposed to follow. I'm not sure if just like some of them didn't. I'm not sure if they have to be tamed llamas. They might have to be tamed llamas. Okay, yeah, it looks like it has to be. They have to be tamed llamas, but you can see that the other one is clearly following while I have that one on the lead. But you can see this one has carpet on it in our inventory right here, and those can be used to decorate the llamas up. And we have all of the different types of carpet on each of the different types of llamas over here. And you can take a look at all of those. This one even has like a little Batman mask. This one has a creeper face on it. That's the green carpet. But you can see that all of them look pretty cool. And I am really excited to have these things in the game. They make an interesting sound as well. And sometimes like a like as in coughing up Flint and stuff. But those are all of the main features that have been added in this snapshot, and so we are with the times now. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for more updates as new snapshots and news and all that other stuff comes out, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like as well. And thank you so much for watching. I'm quixQuery, and I bid you all farewell.